Hey guys, Dylan here with iPad 360, and this is the rundown for July 14th, 2011. This week's first story is that Netflix is raising its prices. So as I'm sure we've all have heard, Netflix is going to be raising its prices by around 60% is the rumored number. So the reason for this is basically DVD subscribers. People that are subscribed to Netflix for the DVDs by mail plan. So most people, well, most geeks at least, we use the streaming service online. That's pretty much the beginning plan, and then you can pay extra for the DVDs by mail. Well, for DVDs by mail, it is costing Netflix a little more money than it's worth, and in the giant grand scheme of things, it's going to cause Netflix to have to make a price raise. So they're looking at around $16 a month for DVD by mail subscribers. Now, for people like geeks and just people who only watch the streaming movies, we're not too sure exactly what the pricing is going to be yet. There's no really numbers, but they're looking at least $16 a month for the DVDs by mail. So I'm sure streaming is going to be raised around $10 to $12 per month. So if you're looking for someone to blame for these price raises, you would probably go to the people that want the DVDs by mail, because they're the entire reason. Basically, it's costing Netflix 75 cents per disc to send them out, rather than, I think it's 5 to 10 cents or something like that for streaming movies. So it's just costing them more money than it's worth to send them out by mail, and that's why they have to raise these prices. So again, at least $16 for the DVD by mail plan, and then for streaming customers, they're not too sure on exactly what that's going to be yet. And on a side note of Netflix streaming is coming to the 3DS today. So Nintendo is allowing Netflix online streaming on the 3DS starting today. The next story is the iPad 3 could be released this fall. Now, this is a giant rumor, and it does not seem very so. I personally don't believe this at all. So they're thinking that an iPad 3 could be released this fall at Apple's annual iPod event, and also along with the iPhone 5 or maybe an iPhone 4GS. But there's also an iPad 3 rumored, or iPad 3 rumored to be announced as well. I don't believe this because, well, one, the iPad 2 hasn't even been out for a year yet, and if you listened back when the iPad 2 was announced at the keynote a few months ago, Steve Jobs did clearly say that the iPad 2 will most likely be the best tablet of 2011, so they wouldn't need a new one to replace it this year. Next year, it makes sense, it's just a normal pattern, an iPad a year, but to release two this year, especially since the iPad 2 is so successful, there's no need at all to have a third one, and that would probably just make Apple lose money almost. But the new iPad 3 would be rumored to have a higher resolution screen, not quite Retina, but close to it, and that is pretty much all in the rumor department for the iPad 3. So I don't see this coming. What do you guys think? Leave some in the comments, and we could be answering that in the Q&A episode coming tomorrow. So that's also a new show that we're going to be having here at iPad 360, a Q&A session on all of our episodes. Each Friday we would just go over all the questions that you guys had in the comments, and we'll answer them for you guys. And the final story this week is that Lion macOS 10 line will not be releasing this week, rumored. So basically, Lion was supposed to release today, Thursday the 14th. Well, rumored to release today the 14th, not a guarantee. But a lot of people are expecting it to release today along with MacBook Airs and Mac Minis. So obviously today is Thursday and there's no announcement so far. I mean, I'd highly doubt that they would release Lion later on the day, but never know. So far Lion has not been released today, so it doesn't look like it will be. And along with that, that means the rumored MacBook Airs and Mac Minis will also not be updated. So what was expected to happen is that today all of those things are supposed to be released. new Mac Minis and MacBook Airs were supposed to have Lion on them, but since Lion was not released today, there would be no point to release new hardware without the new software to put on it, or without the new OS to put on it. So Lion's not happening this Thursday, maybe this week, not too sure yet. It doesn't look likely, but anything can happen. My thought, not this week, maybe next week or sometime this month. Apple never promised this week, they just said sometime this month. So who knows, we'll see what happens, but we do know that it does not look likely that Lion will be releasing this week, or no MacBook Airs or Mac Minis this week. So that's it for this rundown, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Follow us on Twitter, that is twitter.com/ijuice360. You can follow us there for episode updates, news stories, just breaking news and tech. Subscribe if you like this video. We have many more episodes coming of the rundown. I know I stopped for a while, but it is back, so every Thursday expect the rundown. Every Tuesday expect At Your Own Risk, or AYOR, by Derek, Apple Gamer 247. And Fridays, if we do get questions, there will be a Q&A show starting every Friday of the staff answering your questions from this week's episodes. So thanks for watching. There will be more shows coming. We're looking to get a show every day, Monday through Friday. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you like this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.